Back to throw, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Kyren Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Stafford. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. Touchdown! Davis Allen, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone, and he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, Shell. Louis.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner, and he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On third down, here's Gibbs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Now it's Mitchell. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Go!
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Handoff comes to Montgomery. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA. Kyron Williams, 45 yards. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Rams 14, Lions nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Williams to return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 54 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Hold on. Check.
Now Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Gibbs straight ahead. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff steps away. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
To the air again. Goff. And it's caught. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Maverick!
A final shot before break here. Goff finds Gibbs on a check down. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jameer Gibbs as time expires in the first half. And the Lions get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. On the return, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on third. Goff. This pass down the field for Gibbs. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And some space here.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Second and 7.
Stafford.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's on his way.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
They'll hand it off now. Williams trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Kirby Joseph there to drop him. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10.
Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Third and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Rams will take over possession here up at the 44.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
116 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well,
you got too many DBs on the field, bro. You got too many defensive backs.
And look at that play chart that the play.
So I can't pass the ball.
That's what you got to focus in on because.
But they can't block. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They can't get off their block, so. Oh, I just said something because you said something. Hey, so if you ain't trying to hear nothing, you might want to be quiet yourself. Nah. Maybe you should shut the fuck up and just play. You stick your own advice. Nah, you can turn your shit off and lose. Yeah, you can turn your shit off and lose.
They run it again with Williams.
Don't you ever disrespect fucking Madden OG. Don't you ever do that, son. You get the fuck out of here, mechanic. You get the fuck out of here, mechanic. Don't you ever disrespect Madden OG in your life. I've been playing this shit since 87. I've been playing this shit since 87. Don't you talk to me like that. Why is you still talking, nigga? Why is you talking, nigga, the whole time? Still disrespect Madden OG. Yeah, I feel better. Fuck that nigga.